Van Ho, a black and white photographer of Hong Kong in the 50s and 60s. He is sometimes referred to as the Cartier-Bresson of the East. He was a 5-star double F photographer, which is one of the highest honors. About 30 years, directed about 25 movies. Some of the movies were erotic, very highly erotic. I started with the artist in 2015. We are showing currently about 40 works in this exhibition. We selected work that had never been published before. We also selected a few of his very popular, award-winning photographs. The Project Shadow is probably his most famous image, his most famous photograph. It won over 50 awards, and it was also what fetched the highest money in an auction house, $45,000 US. He was born in Shanghai. He came from a well-to-do family, about 11 years or so. He would take the camera and go out and shoot the streets in Shanghai. Because the war broke out, the whole family moved to Hong Kong. By the time he was 17, turning 18, the love for photography developed that further in Hong Kong. So he was very well known already as a photographer by the age of 26, 27. Most of the photography he made was before he was 30. He really liked the natural portraits and street photography. So he would go for hours walking and shooting the streets in Hong Kong, the hustling and bustling of Hong Kong at the time, but also the sea. He liked to frame that in a very spectacular way. One of his favorite spots was Central Market. People would go there to do their shopping. And you had the staircase going down, like very symmetrical. One goes up the steps, one goes down. He was always looking for like lines and forms and geometry, patterns, an interesting contrast of light and shade. His ultimate favorite image is Evening Hurries By. This man cycling a tricycle. It's a very quiet scene. He much more preferred to photograph the ordinary people, the normal people going about their day, grassroots people, older people with a lot of wrinkles they might have endured, and the difficulty that for him was real beauty. The last book, The Portrait of Hong Kong, was actually dedicated to the people of Hong Kong. He didn't document Hong Kong as it was. He really tried to capture the soul of Hong Kong, their hardworking mentality, their lion's rock mentality of keeping up a smile even when life can get tough at times, and to keep going. I think that's why his work is still so popular. About 65 or so, he retired and he moved to the US. I discovered his work somehow in the US. Van Ho was the sweetest man. He was so kind. He was always so careful not to upset anybody. He was very humble and down to earth, but yet very, very proud of what he achieved with his photography. So when I last visited him, he was already 84, but he was still extremely in it. So he was extremely hardworking to the point of being obsessive. Van Ho is a household name. He's regarded as one of Hong Kong's heroes. I hope in the future we can create a lot of recognition for the artist beyond Hong Kong, because he deserves to have his name really firmly in the history of photography.